We got a judgment a few days ago on this SDP matter on the inclusion. So we had to start all over to reprint all our sensitive materials, the ballot papers, and the result sheets. So the materials that we had there already, like about 3 weeks ago, had to be discarded, and we went for another printings. So that delayed us a lot yesterday. So I think the trailers got to CBN around 9 p.m. yesterday. So we were there. The first thing is to upload, and after that, sortings. The Honorable Reg had a brief press conference there to tell them how we got here and the next stage. And after that, we started the distribution we started with the farthest local government, the Federal, the South, the Musa East, and Ila. Those are the 4 farthest local governments in Osun State. So after that, we return back to our normal alphabetical order of local government based on their distance. So we did that till around 2 a.m. yesterday before we left the CBN, and we ensure that the last local government that left here was Aida, the local government. So having done that, we all went to our came back to the office to do some few other things. So I can confirm to you now that all the materials are there at the previous local government, the 30 local governments in Osun State as we speak. And very soon, we have what we know as registration area camps. That's what we call racks. Racks is just a camp that is being situated very close to the polling units around a particular race, so that for easy and heavy deployment of men and materials to the polling unit. Like we all say, and we have promised the public that the voters are not going to be waiting for us tomorrow, Saturday, God willing, that our plan is to activate and open up the poll by 6:30, latest by 7 a.m. tomorrow. So that is the essence of the rack. And now by 12:30 or latest by 2, all the racks will be activated, the men and material will be deployed to those racks. And from there, the supervisor presiding officers, who are the SPOs in charge of various areas, start their own work by distributing the materials also into polling units. And that will be handed over to the core members who are going to be at various polling units in that particular area. So that's where we are.
All right, before I round up, there's still this apprehension from people who are far outside Osun State. Like I told you, people felt, or they are still feeling now, that Osun is on fire. So we'll be able to dispel this and let people have a rest of mind that things are going well.
It's an election year, and we are used to that. The public should be used to that. That's what we are saying. The misinformation, disinformation, and all of that. Some people are just sitting down at the comfort of their home. I don't know what they. But it's an election year, so to say. But what I can assure you, and thank God you came here and you are in our compound now, you can see the atmosphere is cool and calm. What we are assuring the good people of Osun State is that, election is not an event, it's the process. And it involves all stakeholders. We have what we say, the platform that we call Inter-Agency Consultative Committee on Election Security. That platform contains all the heads of agencies, security agencies, and we have assurance that come Saturday we are going to have a very peaceful environment to conduct this election. So we are good to go. Everybody should just calm down. What we are advising people is, one, we want to appreciate the people of Osun State for turning out during the register. The era of the PVC, fantastic. We recorded over 79.6% of PVC collection. So that is a figure. And we expect them to come out tomorrow en masse to cast their vote for the candidate of their choice. When they are going to polling units, they should go there open-minded. They should not form any trouble. Anything, if they see anything that's not really well, they should report. There are authorities there, there are policemen there. And the presiding officers are there to order for anybody to arrest. So we want everybody to embrace, support our staff, all our adult staff at the various polling units, support the security agencies, support, discard any fake news, any rumor, and let us have a very peaceful election tomorrow. But we are hopeful that Saturday will be fine.
Okay, that's this, sir. I witnessed something in Ekiti at a particular police station. where some guys will just come around and they will announce publicly that if you are not going to vote for so party, leave this place. At a point, we signaled the DSS, they came, picked them, and after about 30-40 minutes, they came back and continued forward. How do we address this?
No, that cannot happen in Osun State. You know, every state has their own popularity. I don't know what even prompted that. It wasn't there. But here in Osun State, Osun is a bit more subtle.